Hey everyone, got some more cool stuff for you today. So let's get into it. Let's see. First up, I've got this 2022 archives of Julio Rodriguez. Mariners, of course, they just lost a marathon heartbreaker. I want to say it was 18 innings. But cool that the Mariners got to the postseason for the first time in like 20 years. I think Julio Rodriguez will almost certainly win the American League Rookie of the Year. Um, Rodriguez doesn't really have a whole lot of cards. I feel like. I mean, I think actually Tops is like because they've delayed so many products that he just the bunch of cards that he's gonna have just aren't out yet. Maybe. But and of course, then there's the whole thing where is like this is maybe not actually a rookie card because he was in 2021 Bowman's Best. Another Archives rookie, I got the Seiya Suzuki. I pulled this one myself. So Seiya Suzuki wrapped up a pretty successful first season in the major leagues. Made a lot of noise in April or so, and cooled down significantly. Was injured, but he did finish fairly strong and had a solid year. So cool to get this one of Seiya Suzuki's very few rookie cards, at least ones that are out right now. Ripped a pack of Prism the other day, and I just, this is no big deal. I just thought this Bryce Harper insert was really cool. This is the stained glass. This is just the base, I think, as is pretty typical for Prism. There is a bunch of parallels and stuff, but even the base card of this is pretty cool. I think this is like, yeah, the stained glass, and gotta like how Panini, whatever you want to say, they still do that awesome etching. Um, okay. And let's see here. I got. This is from, I guess, the latest Pristine product. Topps Pristine. This is a Ozzy Smith. This is actually the red, numbered to 5. So, pretty cool little card there. I found this, picked this up. For out of 5, I mean, it just wasn't really that pricey at all. So, Ozzy Smith. This is a cool one, and this is one that I pulled myself a couple years ago. So this is I think, for the Chronicles, Panini Chronicles. So this is the Spectra, and I pulled this. This is Tyrone Taylor. So Tyrone Taylor, of course, when I pulled this, not a big deal or anything. Tyrone Taylor, he's not a much of a star or anything, but this is an awesome card, and actually, this card has gotten a little cooler in recent years, at least for me, particularly as a Brewers fan, just because actually Tyrone Taylor has kind of established himself as the team's everyday center fielder. So pretty cool. This is a really awesome patch. Actually, I think this is from the patch is from when the Brewers, their worst jerseys of all time. The Brewers, like a few years ago, they had these like brown beer colored like alternate jerseys. Um, and they were just really, really awful. Just an awful brown tan color. It was like supposed to mimic beer or something. Anyway, the patch is cool, but I think it is from one of those gaudy, like awful beer jerseys that they, mercifully don't subject our eyes to anymore. Really awesome. Another really cool relic card here. This is Tris Speaker from Triple Thread. So here's a nice Tris Speaker bat piece, bat relic. Of course, it says 3,514 hits, numbered to 36. The back here, it says, only Ty Cobb with 4,189 has had more hits in American League games than Speaker, who retired in 1928 with 3,514. So You know, they don't make the, I've said this before, but I'm not the only one to say it right. They don't make triple threads like they used to. You know, the 2000s triple threads, this is from 2009, and then even earlier, they used to have some good stuff in there. You know, your real all-time great old-timers and stuff. You know, I would say it's trending more toward the newer kind of Hall of Famers, not the, like, you know, guys like Tris Speaker and stuff don't really show up in it anymore, which I guess stands to reason. You know, that if this is a legitimate, you know, Tris Speaker bat piece, then clearly there's only a finite amount of that to go around. So I guess it stands to reason. But let's get into some so let's get into some Japanese cards. I got this cool Bikuriman wafer cookie sticker from these are from Lotte of the Lotte Marines. Lotte, yes, the same company. They make these they make this kind of brand of like chocolate wafer cookies, and they stick these little square stickers in them that, you know, most people who collect these, myself included, just, you know, we don't, you know, they're not stickers, we just keep them as cards. But so this is Kazuhisa Ishii, the pitcher. These usually aren't baseball related, although they actually recently did do a baseball one. But they're usually from, you know, various other things. There's been Star Wars, Dragon Ball, you know, kind of that kind of thing. But anyway, I thought this was really cool. I found this for like next to nothing. So just decided to take that out. I'll put it back in my... I have shown some of these before, other ones, but they're usually, you know, shiny, shiny like that. So, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Speaking of little cards kind of like this is one that I am so excited to have. So this is from 1993, 1994, from Tokyo Snack. This is from something called Central League Popcorn. So this is from the Tokyo Snack Company, and I guess these were included with popcorn. And as you can see, it still has the little like baggie that you could rip open. This is to protect the card from probably the popcorn or whatever. But as you might be able to tell, this is actually Hideki Matsui. And as I said, this is from 93, 94. Now, I don't know the exact dating because that's actually what it says on the back, 93, 94. This has got to be either from late 1993, which would, I guess, kind of technically make this a rookie card for Matsui, or early 94 maybe. The reason I say that is because it says 94 on there, but it does have Matsui's rookie year stats, complete stats, in terms of his batting average and like number of home runs total for his 93 season. So I can't date this precisely. If you can help me with that, you know who you are, Robert, Derek. I would love to know, but there's the back, you know, pretty no nonsense. You know, this is the first time I've ever seen this card, and I couldn't find another one. Certainly none on eBay. I did manage to find a few more other players from the set, but I haven't seen another Matsui. So yeah, really excited to have that one. Let's see here. Speaking of another giant great, I got a 1962. This is another. This is a Menko card of Shigeo Nagashima from. This is actually produced by Doyusha, which is now a kind of hobby model company, who back in the day produced like paper-based toys, so cards and things like that. This is from 62, if I'm not mistaken. I do have two other cards in this set, including the Sadaharu O, which I showed in my recent Sadaharu O showcase video. So please check that out if you want to see it. Here's the Nagashima. Obviously, it's pretty pretty miscut. But really, really nice card. And the back for you. Alright, let's see here. How about some Ohtani cards? I think this is actually like the first Shohei Ohtani card that I ever got, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a 2018 Topps Now. And yeah, so this is actually, I think they made these Ohtani cards in 2018, at least some of them. They made Japanese and English versions. This is the Japanese version, which is basically just saying that Shohei Ohtani became the first Angels rookie to homer in his first 3 consecutive home games. So, in the back there. Well, Topps Now action. I don't have many Topps Now cards. I think this is one of only of a couple that I actually have. Alright, and let's see here. I also have this Ohtani. This is from 2018 Stadium Club. And I pulled this one myself. I remember pulling it. Man, it feels like yesterday that Ohtani was, like, doing this and his rookie year and stuff. Time really does fly, man. So... And then I also, just for fun, I got the second year. This is the 2019, which is just an awesome image, which is why I like this card. Ohtani in the dugout, kind of mean mugging. Great image, though. And let's see here. Oh, yeah. How about another awesome... here's another Ohtani. So this one I don't remember if I've shown or not. But this is Ohtani's 2014 Colby Star card. I believe this is his first Star card. These Colby, this is an insert set that Colby has done for a very long time. Just highlighting the stars, as you might imagine, and these usually have some kind of like foil pattern on them, but they're very faint. I don't think I can even catch the light, but this one has like a cool like fireworks foil refractor pattern. At any rate, I think this is Ohtani's first Star card. And I gotta say that I think the Colby cards in general, particularly, I mean, the modern Colby cards, not the 70s ones as much, but the modern Colby cards I think are a little bit overlooked. You know, I think if you went on eBay and you checked, I mean, I don't know for sure exactly, but I think if you hopped on eBay and checked, like, if you wanted to buy, for example, Ohtani's 2013 BBM rookie, I think it would be a little bit pricey at this point. But the Colby cards, I think, are quite a bit cheaper, and they're a little bit slept on, just sort of across the board. I would say this is a pretty significant Ohtani card, 2014 Star card. So back, same image. All right, let's see here. And then, speaking of BBM, man, I got this 2000 BBM. This is a combination insert, number T10. And check this bad girl out. Hideki Matsui and Ichiro together on one card. This card is freaking awesome. I mean, Matsui Ichiro, you know, definitely top 5, both top 5 Japanese major leaguers ever. A lot of people would probably argue the top 2. Of course, no one's going to argue Ichiro's not number 1, at least at this point. And then Matsui's maybe 2. Just an awesome, awesome card. Alright, and then finally, speaking of Ichiro, super excited to have this Upper Deck Ovation. This is from 2002, and this is an Ichiro game-used shirt from 2002. So like I said, not numbered, but it is a second-year Ichiro game-used relic. Might have the shirt piece might be from his rookie season. In fact, it's probably very possible. So this is it is a shirt relic. So I assume it's not the jersey itself. It's actually the undershirt that he might have worn under his jersey. But man, this thing is just cool. This is my first Ichiro relic card. So pretty stoked to have that. Well, guys, that's all. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.